And, you know, because, because, because mirrorless is smaller. I'm running on caffeine and fumes. Caffeine and fumes at 3 o'clock in the morning. Every day for the past 6 days, I've been working at least 12 hours on the Fujifilm tricks and tips book. Just actually taking some pictures a second ago. And, I mean, you gotta admit, the XT30 is a really, really small. This is a really tiny camera. I'll actually have the full review on the XT30 Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, one of those days. But currently the book is at 110 pages. I'd only anticipated it being like 50 pages long. I think what people will really like is that I review all the 8 major Fujifilm cameras. I said major, like all the GFX, XT3, XT30, XT2, X Pro 2, X100F. I review every single Fujifilm lens made, all the X series lenses, all the GFX series, what they're best for. I also spent at least 30 hours digging out every good adapted lens, and I think people will really appreciate that. I show a picture of each, I describe what each is, that way people can actually save a lot of money on eBay looking for great adapted Fujifilm lenses. It's a $6,000 lens on a $900 camera. Yeah, 900, 6,000. I mean, one of those years where he's like, mirrorless is smaller. Let's be honest here. And I've actually said this before, but not anytime recently. I do not spend my money on Fujifilm equipment because I ever thought mirrorless was smaller. In fact, I never bought into that BS. I actually appreciate Fujifilm for making... This sounds like a commercial now, but I really do mean it. They are making the best cameras and lenses, and they really are. The firmware updates, the quality, fit and finish. By the way, I've owned every, other than the 800mm lens, which is absolutely titanic and as expensive as a car, I've owned every super huge prime Nikkor 200mm f2. I own 4 different, 300mm 2.8 Nikkor lenses, 600mm f4 on the 500 and the 400mm 2.8. This 200mm f2 Fujinon lens has actually got better fit finish and resolution than the 200mm f2 Nikkor. It's also made better than any of those ultra-fine Nikkor gigantic primes. But I should actually be finished with the book a few days early, since I've been putting in like 12 to 14 hours a day. Literally, I started at 9:30 this morning, and I'm finishing up at 3 a.m. So I went from 9 a.m. all the way to 3 a.m. I've actually done that for the past few days. So, the book is free, of course, and I think, actually I know, because I've seen every other one, I know for a fact I've written the definitive how to keep it simple, stupid, KISS principle, definitive autofocus guide for Fujifilm users to make it really, really simple. Everybody else explains it inaccurately, but they explain it to a certain degree, greater or lesser, but they make it really convoluted, and it's just horrible. Even Fujifilm's own PDF files, and there's 2 of them online, of autofocus tips and tricks, when to use a single and zone and wide angle. It's very convoluted and it's incomplete, so I'm actually proud that I'm certain that I've written the definitive simplex, and people want something simple, okay? You could be extremely accurate and write a big-ass book, but no one's going to read the damn thing. So if you can make it short and sweet, eloquent, and accurate, that is what people want, and I know I've done it, so that's good. Yeah, too much coffee, so, yeah, $6,000 lens, $800 camera, and it's yes, because mirrorless is small. Wait for it, Fuji.